Welcome to the 9th and 10th day bonus of the Web Developer in 30 Days from Scratch course. It's additional material ahead of us, hopefully useful for course participants and the YouTube channel viewers. So let's get into it. In this section, we talked a lot about fonts and their properties. We also explained the difference between serif and sans serif fonts. Serif are decorative fonts with additional ornaments at the ends of the letters, suitable for printing. Sans serif fonts are usually simpler, easier to read on screens, and therefore better for the websites. Today, in the bonus material, we will learn some interesting facts related to the advanced properties of the text. And then we will do a quick test and check if you already know the CSS properties for fonts and text in general on the website. The first interesting fact: if we use text-align justify for our text, the last line of the text will be aligned to the left. But what if we want the last line to be centered? We can use the text-align last property with the center value. Then we will get the same effect as in our example on the right. That's a useful property, so I recommend you to remember it or write it down somewhere, because it might come in handy. But the value for this property doesn't need to be centered at all. As you can see on this example, the value can be right. Then our last line will be right aligned. Now in the example on the right, we can see a situation where all the text is left aligned and the last line is right aligned. This could be a signature, for example. And what if we got a word which is too long? Here we can see a situation where a word that is too long goes outside our text container. How to solve this problem to make the text look like the example on the right, where the browser automatically split this word? We need to use the word wrap property with the value of break word. Then each time our word is too long, it will be automatically divided by the browser. Sometimes our text doesn't look good when we use the text-align justify property. The browser does not break the words at the end of the line with the hyphens by default, but we can change this if we need to. We can use the hyphens property with the value of auto for this. In such a case, it is important to properly specify the language of our document in the HTML tag, so that the browser can divide words according to the rules of the grammar of the certain language. But you have to know that this feature is not supported by all the browsers yet, but it's gaining support for the newer versions of the browsers constantly. Note that nothing will break on our website if some browser doesn't support this property. The words just won't be divided. You can check it on Can I Use website, typing CSS hyphenation, where we can see it's supported by Internet Explorer, perfectly fine, in its latest versions. In the newest Microsoft Edge, we only got partial support. It's well supported in Firefox and in the Google Chrome in its newest versions, as well as in Safari, as we can see right here. As we can see, it's not so good on Opera, where we have also partial support, as in the case of the Microsoft Edge browser, but we can use it freely for the users of Firefox, Chrome, and Safari, without any bigger issues. Now it's time for a quick test to check our knowledge of the CSS properties for fonts and text on our website. First question: how can we get this effect, where we have the text in the tag written in lowercase and we want it to be displayed in uppercase on our website? Think about it, pause the video if you need to, and I'll give you the answer in a moment. The answer is, of course, the text transform property with the uppercase value. This way we will get the desired effect. So now we have the warm-up behind us, and let's go to the second question. The second question is, as you see, we need to make our text italic and underlined on the website. What properties will we use? Take a moment to think about it, and I'll be back with the answer in a moment. Of course, the answer is the font style property with the italic value and the text decoration property with the underline value. Thanks to this, our text will be italic and it will have an underline. Now let's go to the next question. The third and the final question ahead of us. How to get the line height twice as large as the font size and the text justified. A moment for you, and I'm back with the answer. This is the answer. The line height property with the 200% value and the text align property with the justify value. We can also write the line height as 2 or 2em. The effect will be the same. But that's all for today's bonus material. I hope it was interesting both for the course participants and the viewers of the YouTube channel. I hope to see you in the next section of the course and the next bonus video in just 2 days. See ya!